Good morning and welcome to this segment of the program. Inwalata no Sahai is still my amiable name. And the subject of our conversation this morning is benefits of having a balanced gender workplace team. The benefits of having a balanced gender workplace team. You know, a team is simply defined as a collection of individuals that have gathered to achieve the same goal. Now, this is quite interesting. That goal or goals that the team wants to achieve is always the proffering of worthwhile solutions to problems. Teams exist to solve problems. Fundamentally, teams are there to solve problems. So when you find yourself on the payroll of any team, any system or organization, you are there to solve problems. Very important. Now, as a team leader, as a team head, you head a branch of an organization, or you are the HOD of a particular team in that workplace. It is to your immense benefit if you are able to ensure that you have balanced gender mix in that team, in that branch, or in that business that you are driving. Because there is a unique attribute that the male gender brings to a team that you need to advance your team with. There's also the very unique attribute that the female gender equally bring in that you need to, tap into, leverage on, glean from, to be able to take your team from where it is to where it ought to be. And some of the benefits, like, for example, that the male gender brings into a team is assertiveness. The male gender, when you compare it to the female gender, has that attribute of being assertive, which is very important in decision making when it comes to, handling some team challenges and team problems in the organization. Another benefit that the male gender equally bring into the team is analytical and logical thinking. Now, this is very powerful and very, very advantageous when it comes to handling technical roles. Very, very important. Then you also see the male gender bringing in competitiveness and goal orientation approach, to problem solving, which is also very important as it regards sales and, roles that has to do with performance issue. Very, very important as well. Then men also bring in the natural advantage of strength and endurance. In the workplace, in the organization, there are times whereby physical strength may be needed to handle some issues, and that is, where the natural strength advantage of the man also come in as a leverage for you to take advantage of to move things to the next level. Then the female gender, amazing attributes that the female gender brings in. A classical example is a profound attribute of empathy and emotional intelligence. The female gender is naturally empathetic, and empathy is very important in customer service, especially as it has to do with resolving customer complaints. The female gender is good with empathy, the female gender is good with emotional intelligence, and that goes a long way to help position the team in the right psychology, the right emotion to see that things are moving forward. And also, the female gender brings in a lot of multitasking attributes. The female gender is highly multitasking. Women are just naturally wired up to multitask. You see a woman, she's a career woman, she's a mother. You also see her being able to also handle things that have to do with office work, business, and so many things. Now, as a team leader, these are attributes that you need to be quite conscious of, take advantage of them, leverage them, ensure you have that balanced gender mix in your team to be able to take things to the next level. Then also, as I conclude this morning, the female gender also bring in this attribute of paying attention to details. Men can be so big picture oriented. The man wants the child to go to Harvard University. The man wants the daughter to go to Princeton. Mention the amazing elite schools out there. But the woman understands that for us to be alive to go to Princeton on Harvard, we need to eat healthy today. So the woman can pay attention to details that the male gender may not be paying attention to. So that kind of attribute is needed in some tasks and role that requires, following compliance, to matters that have to do with driving the team to the next level. This is just so important. So as a team leader, it is important that you have a balanced gender mix in your team so that you glean from here, glean from the male gender, glean from the female gender, and then take things to the next level for you. I know that profound value have been added to you today, contact me online, send me, feed your questions across on my email, make your inquiries, ask questions, and I provide answers to you. And then we're able to build a better society, a better nation, and a better world for ourselves. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will still remain the amiable Inuagata No Sahai. God bless you.